Welcome back to Get the Dirt. We're still in Joe's backyard enjoying this beautifully landscaped water feature. But you know, the best part about gardening sometimes is the way that gardening can pay off in our local communities.
We're going to go visit a great garden out in Denver with Denver Urban Gardens. Out there, Judy Elliott will walk us through a program at the Fairview Elementary where fifth graders are helping feed their community.
My name is Judy Elliott, and I'm the Education and Community Empowerment Coordinator with Denver Urban Gardens. So this garden has been here actually since about 1996. The garden that you see it right now is the dream of many children in Fairview Elementary. Half of our garden, with the green signs, is devoted to community plots, and it responds to a need for providing fresh food within a community that has no grocery store within walkable distance for healthy food. It responds to a community, the poorest community in all of Colorado, where 98% of my people live below the level of poverty, and a community of immigrants, many of whom have grown food in their own country, but come here now on the receiving end. So I'm dealing with children from Afghanistan and Mexico and Guatemala and Vietnam and Cambodia. Community gardens allow families the space, a little bit of space to grow food. The idea came up as we were finishing up our year of nutrition gardening one year. These are fifth grade students. What are we going to do with all the plants that were growing under lights, Miss Judy? And we were growing everything from broccoli, cabbage, cauliflower to many types of onions and tomatoes and peppers and chilies. I said, well, we can plant some of them out in the garden. So we would like to not only grow food in the garden, but tend the plots over the summer and then sell it back to the community in a small roadside farmer's market. So this garden is here to respond to a need for food, a need to bring cultures together, and a need to provide some meaningful gathering space for a community that comes from many different regions.
Thanks so much, Judy Elliott and Denver Urban Gardens. What they are doing there is truly inspirational. We will be back later this summer to see with those amazing children what they are accomplishing. We'd also like to thank Tim today from True Pump for hosting us not only at his store, but here in Joe's backyard.
Next week, MJ and I are going to get our hands dirty again. We're going to be planting vegetables, a vegetable garden from start to finish. We'll be determining how many plants of each kind of vegetable to plant for the number of people in our families. We'll also be considering the different types of irrigation systems you can use on that, as well as soil prep and harvest times. You name it, we're going to be covering it on Get the Dirt next week.